The reform of Spain's immigration law, approved by the Council of Ministers, will come into force on 20 May 2025. Its main goal is to simplify the process of obtaining residence and work permits, making it easier for immigrants to regularize their situation. The government also plans to regularize around 300,000 immigrants per year over the next 3 years. This reform aims to reduce bureaucracy by lowering requirements, shortening waiting times, and simplifying documentation. The new rules will affect both undocumented migrants living in Spain and those who already have permits but need to renew or change their status. It will also impact people applying from abroad through new hiring systems, job seeker visas, and migration programs. One of the biggest changes is the reduction of the required time to apply for legal status, from 3 years to 2. This allows many immigrants to start their process earlier, instead of remaining in irregular situations for longer periods. The reform updates the system known as arraigo, which helps immigrants prove their integration into Spanish society. Several types are included. Social arraigo focuses on integration and no longer requires a job contract, but applicants must show financial stability. Work-related arraigo requires a job offer with more flexible working hours and salary conditions. Educational arraigo allows immigrants to study while working up to 30 hours per week. Second chance arraigo helps those who previously had permits but could not renew them. Family arraigo is now more restricted and mainly applies to parents of minors or caregivers. The reform also introduces changes to family reunification rules for relatives of Spanish citizens, requiring proof of financial resources and limiting eligibility in some cases. For asylum seekers, a temporary regularization pathway is introduced. Those whose applications are rejected can apply for residence permits after 6 months, depending on their level of integration. However, this also creates challenges, as rejected applicants may need to restart their legal process under stricter conditions. The government justifies these measures as a way to manage migration more effectively and prevent misuse of the asylum system. However, some experts and organizations have raised concerns about the system's capacity and the potential impact on vulnerable groups. Spain expects this reform to increase legal employment, improve integration, and support the labor market, especially in sectors facing worker shortages. However, immigration offices and consulates may need more resources to handle the increase in applications. At the same time, debates continue about broader regularization. A separate proposal, supported by over 600,000 signatures, calls for the legalization of up to 500,000 undocumented migrants without strict conditions. In conclusion, this reform represents a major step in Spain's immigration policy. It offers new opportunities for many immigrants, but also raises questions about implementation, fairness, and long-term impact.